I started feeling some left arm pain and heartburn. So I started having over-the-counter medications for me to kind of relieve the symptoms. Right, as the days were passing by, my symptoms started getting worse and worse. After 4 days with the symptoms, one Friday at noon, I felt like someone punched me right on my chest, and I couldn't explain what was feeling because it was something that I never felt before. I was taken to the hospital, and the hospital just received me. They pretty much started doing the medical test they needed to do. At some point I thought that I was dying because I couldn't, I felt like it was literally separating from my body. I felt like I was distant, like so distant from my body. It was a scary moment for me. The pressure started increasing because at that point I was literally yelling. I couldn't bear the pain anymore. I was asking for help because uh, it's a terrible situation to be in. You need really some help. And after I think 45 minutes, another ambulance came to take me to Sunnybrook. So as soon as I got to Sunnybrook, I was taken to the intensive care unit, and the doctor came and say you are having a heart attack caused by something called SCAD. So we're gonna do a procedure to open her artery. Right, we need to find out where her artery is blocked, and then that is what happened. Like 15 minutes after I arrived to Sunnybrook, I was taken directly to the room, and I just can remember Dr. Sam, and Dr. Sam was explaining to me everything that he was doing, the whole procedure. At that point, I still feeling that terrible pain. It's like and I used to describe as having two elephants sitting on my left side, because it's an oppressive, but it's a weird pain. And Dr. Sam saying, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna, put a wire onto your artery. We're gonna find out where this is, and once we find out where the place of the obstruction is, I'm gonna open a balloon. I'm gonna pass the dye. I'm gonna let you know, and then I'm gonna open the balloon, and then you're gonna be okay. So effectively, he got to a point that he said, dye, and then he say balloon, and then I told Dr. Sam, okay, I'm I'm fine now, so I can go home, because it was like the two elephants. They just stand up and move away. I'm like, okay, thank you, because now I can go home. And he was laughing like, no, it's not that easy, but yes, we definitely you had the SCAD. We found where the obstruction was, and now you're gonna be here for a few days for observation. And I was moved into the room, and ever since that moment, it was a matter of me just to getting better and better. The doctor in as soon as I got to the intensive care unit, that room, that doctor told me, when he asked me the same questions, and he said, you must be then experiencing your heart attack since Tuesday. And the fact that you haven't really pay attention to it, then right, because of the condition, I guess the SCAD was progressing, then it was clearly getting worse. But then what he said is, you are having the situation since Tuesday, when you first start having the arm pain and the heartburn. And you could be better if you have had medical assistance earlier. I think that I was biased, even though I never thought about that. I just thought about that when after my heart attack, and I thought many times, if this happened to my husband or my brother-in-law, I will take them immediately to the hospital. Why you couldn't see that threat on you? It's because I'm a woman, and it's because we have repeatedly see all these events happening just in men. Again, literature is often referred to patients that they are male patients. So I'm listening to my body now very carefully. If I need to rest, it's fine. I just need to rest. I'm not adding any additional thoughts as of. I don't try to challenge myself at this point. I don't need to show myself how strong I am. I'm a strong woman. So now my definition of stronger is different. It's not about my physical um, capacity. It's more my mental capacity to connect with my body. And in that sense, I'm much stronger now than before.